Hey guys, and welcome to a new Dragon Age series. I'm super excited, guys. Um, so one moment here. Well, we're gonna keep this. If my voice is too loud or the game settings are too much here, just go ahead and let me know. I played with the settings already. Um, so it should be where we need it. I was gonna try to live stream this yesterday and it took forever to load in my game. I did get distracted. It got really rainy, and really cold quickly, and because we just got rid of colds, um, I didn't want to risk bringing another one, so what we did is we went out to eat, um, and we stopped at a dollar store and got a bag of candy and came home and put a Nightmare Before Christmas on and snuggled on the couch and watched while this game was loading up. So, yeah, we had a good time even though we didn't go trick-or-treating. Everybody was nice and warm and toasty. And like I said, I just didn't want to bring another cold into this aspect. We just got done with it, and I just figured it was a safer bet for that. There will always be times for it, not so much for Caitlin, but we've spent enough time in her younger years, and she was perfectly fine with it. He wasn't too much until he knew he got his own bag of candy, and then he settled in pretty good. And we had ice cream as well, so we all had a good time. Just so you know, I live in a boondock, so we're gonna get this quite a bit, and hopefully the game doesn't get too spotty. I turned all the settings on low, and hopefully it won't hurt the game too much. If there's a case, then I will try to figure out how to ground it. But let's get going.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He won,
Sorry, guys.
but the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
Alright, so if you know me, I either like human and an elf to start with. I do normally play these later, these two, because I mean you just can't go without playing them once in at least once. But most of the time, it's always elf in my first playthrough. Okay, so this is body presets. Oh, you're thick. Why are they also... so big? I do like this. And then I don't see a reason this should be in here. Or that. To be honest, it's a video game. We don't need to get technical. And that bothers you for me saying that. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean about it. It's just, yeah. Play whatever you want to play is the way I do it. Headsets, huh? Ooh, no hair. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be here for a while. Making my character. So I'm going to tap out of this and I'll bring it back here when I'm done doing the character creation. Be right back, guys. Okay, so we're done customizing her. Not too shabby. There was a lot to go through. Ooh. Speaking of a lot to go through. Explorer. Oh. Well, that's cool. Oh, that one. Mage specializations. Interesting. Okay. How about duelists? That's different. I do like this. Okay, and if you know me, I love me some mage. I know they said that keyboard and in this game is hard and rough, and mages are a little bit rougher too on this game until later in the game, but you know I have to. I just can't. Okay. Fractions. A Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military aura sworn to battle Darkspawn. Other monsters, the Wardens, undergo secrets, unbreakable rights that grant them supernatural powers against dark. Bonded in blood. Gain reputation with Grey Wardens more quickly. Deal increased damage versus Darkspawn. Base defense and health are slightly increased. Surname is Thorn. That's cool. Um, Rook is a veiled jumper. The daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arathon Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome any brave enough to face Arathon's reality warp magic. Gain reputation with veiled jumpers more quickly. Attune strikes deal increased damage versus Fade Touch. Deals slightly increased critical and weak point damage. That's cool. And I gotta admit, that is pretty. Shadow Dragons. Rook is a shadow dragon that undergoes resistance, opposes corruption rules, and slavery into Devinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. That is cool, too. I like a little bit of an underdog. And, fighting for what's right. Gain reputations with the Shadow Dragons more quickly. Deal increased damage versus Venatori. Your specific resource regenerates slightly faster. Whoa, what is that? Rook is the Lord of Fortune. Antiva, then? An informal collection out of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Ravine. The Roddy Lords of Fame for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. Gains reputation with the Lords of Fortune more quickly. Deals increase. I would feel like this one's more for like a roguish or warrior than mage, really. Lords of Fortune. I mean, because there is hag witches too, in there. Collections of explorers, hunters, treasure seekers. Rook is a Morn Watcher. This elite necromancer order explores the mysteries of life and death and tends to the undead in Navarra's sprawling ground necropolis. Gain reputation with Morn Watcher. Deal increased damage versus undead and demons. Applying additional effect sacks on targets. Ooh, that's pretty too. Rook is Antivan Crow. Swift, nice, and dark. The crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as an Antiva is shadowly protective. Gain reputation with Antivan crows. Holds an extra potion. That's cool. Well, I don't want this one. Performs takedowns on enemy with slightly less effort. Slightly faster. Weak points and critical and weak point damage. Oh, I like that. Base defense and health are slightly increased. I do like this too. I'll go back to like Origins too. I mean, how can you not? But pajamas are weird. I'm so torn, guys. You wouldn't think. Let's do this. I think because we're, dealing with more fade issues. But then again, I'm seeing, some of the previews and talk about corruption too. So either one of these would probably be a good first playthrough. I mean, obviously you could pick whatever you want. Okay, so there's a backstory here. Hunters of Secrets. When lives were at stake, Rook defied orders to rescue people from the mystic perils of Arathon. On an expedition to ruins in Arathon Forest, the failed jumpers found ruins that contained important lost lore and deadly danger. Barely surviving the ruins' ancient magical defenses, Rook's small team recovered an invaluable map leading to a hidden area of the forest. Although the team escaped, other veil jumpers found themselves trapped. Rook chose to return to the ruins, saving her teammates' lives, but losing the map. She was lauded for her bravery, but the map's loss caused some resentment among veil jumper leaders. Interesting. Okay. And until I get, used of the keys, let's go ahead and start with, select an experience. The setting can be changed anytime. Good. So let's just start with this here, and then once I get handle of the keyboard and the keys, we'll up it slowly. Okay. Oh, a name. Aldaware. Why are you asking me such difficult questions? I never really thought about names. I was so into the character creation. Oh, crap. Selah. Okay. Voice, huh?
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
No.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Okay. Not too many to... You can custom. Customize. Seriously? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I will be right back, I guess. Okay, so I think I got this okay. I had to stop, and then when I was doing, my other half called and we were trying to figure out what we're having for supper tonight. I am pretty sure she chopped her arm off, right? Is that why her arm looks the way it does? I don't know. But it's such a different game that it's hard. Like, they don't have the tattoo that I really wanted and whatnot, or the hair. So I got as close as possible as I could with my person here. Okay. And so Inquisitor, we've already started romance with Solus. We're more than likely going to disband. And we are definitely trying to redeem him. Finalize. Oh, you're pretty. So pretty. Okay. So let's... Selah Adalrin, elf. Identify woman. Okay, whatever. Veil jumper. Let's go. Oh, my dog. Because, you know, let's go bark in the freezing cold.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him.
Him.
Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town.
Of course.
And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Neb Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
I don't really want to beat down. Let's try to convince her.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Neb Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Neb Gallus.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Varric.
Your friend Neb Gallus is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Oh, let's be a smartass. I love smartass remarks.
See, you say that? But we do have Neb's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
All right.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Okay, so this is where we were watching the preview that I had taped and put on my channel.
Andraste, I bless you.
You're welcome, dear. Of course we're gonna do it. This says give, I'm giving.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
Especially if we won. That don't look good.
Oh, crap.
Yep.
Too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go.
Okie dokie.
Harding's this way. She'll get us to
Sprint.
Dumont Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out!
Sprint.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
We can't fight them? Why can't we fight
When
them?
the veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Jump F. Okay.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Never better.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Okay.
Demon.
Whoops. Okay.
Here they come.
This one. Oh, interesting.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two
Ooh.
all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Okay. So I don't know what I want first, but... blocked. Nice. But I knew about the green ones from watching the preview before, so...
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Who are you talking
No,
to?
I think that's
Us?
Dumont Plaza.
Crap. Let's move.
That must be it.
They're the ones who made trouble at the bar.
Venatory cultists!
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier and blocked the way.
Come on. Red area. Oh, okay.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Cross paths with them in the Veil Jumpers. They were hunting for magic and putting people in danger.
Yep.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Okay. Can I go there? Doesn't look like anything's over here.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Oh, I see something though first, right? Coin! Oh, more coin. Yeah, I guess we're going.
They're allies of Neb Gallus! Kill them all!
Tetris.
The Venatorial! Venatori, take your revenge!
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Alright, let's check it out. Nev?
Eric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Neb Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces aboard, but she tends to think in straight lines.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic. similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So, if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Such optimism, Varric. Okay. Ooh. I guess that's it? I don't think we can get up there, can we? No. Okay.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
Ah. Age is but a number. Come on.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Okay. I mean, let them kill the Venatori. I'm cool with that. Well, I guess I could have went there. Can I jump up here? It's gonna lead me back? No. Leave me some coins, though. Okay, I can't go through there, can I? What's off here? Oh, a big drop. You probably don't want to do that. Okay. Actually, the keys are not as bad as I thought. Still gonna need some adjustments. Oh, I didn't need that. Ew, more coin. I like. I'll take. Currently inaccessible. Okay. Accessible. Sorry. You know me and words. We don't jive. Okay.
By order of the Imperials, must surrender immediately.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
I mean, it's cool, but it sucks a lot of your stuff. Or your mana.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
Yes, I will. Just give me a moment. I'm looking for stuff. One cannot have that much stuff.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
His mirrors, or murals. Wow.
broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well,
An
that
balloonist?
sounds ominous.
We're already here? That's surprising. I thought we would have to do quite a bit more before we got to one of them. Or, Alluvion. I'm sorry.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much at least.
More demons.
Yeah, we know about this. Okay. At one point, I'm gonna have to decide because we can't really block. We can with that. So I don't know.
It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look.
Do I hurt myself by doing that? I have no idea. Well, you're following, so probably not, huh? Just like old times, hey, Varric. I mean, for you it's new. Because, well, you're not with Hawk or, Llewellyn. But because Llewellyn was a bull, we really didn't take him with us as much.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
I think it's an Alluvion. I've seen a few in Arlethan Forest. They're elven.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Well, shall we?
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
And
Out
I
of
thought
mana.
the demons were bad back in Mirathas.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Well, that was pointless.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Varric. Nothing? Doesn't look like it, does it? I want to explore. It looks like that it's more constrained than Inquisition. So we'll see if it continues that way. Damn, I missed. A little bit of a frozen there. I don't know if I need to be doing so much health work, but hey.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Oh, okay, right there. Alright. So this is run. Oh, look. I don't think we need that, right? Ooh, coin. I take it. More coin. Is there anything over here? No, not that I can tell anyway, other than tree.
Almost there.
Use ability, pressing 1 or 3, okay. Oh, space is dodge, apparently. Yeah, okay. Miss Morgs, do you have to? Well, I guess we went down.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Nice. Okay. That works. We might do a lot of that. Switching back and forth. Oh. Oh, nice.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Oh.
Watch the lightning.
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Stay away from the red. Red bad.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Kind of gives me Hogwarts, the fighting stuff, Legacy. I do have that game. I'm planning on streaming that later, but
All right, I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
I mean, it is kind of a mistake. But
We've got you back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
I mean, if anybody can, he definitely
More
could.
demons.
Smooth talker.
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles.
Aw.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
All right, let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus. You better talk fast. You can't hold these demons off forever.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Oh, it hurt me in the trailer. And it hurts me here.
People are
Bianca.
always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Well, we're stepping in like really a lot of magic, so come on there, Nave.
Let's go, Nev. Harding,
Or Nav.
keep the demons
Sorry.
busy.
Good luck.
I always want to call her Neve. That's all I mean, we've seen her in Inquisition reports to help a sister. Almost fell. We're just following here. Nothing to pick up, looks like. And they're still arguing.
This is it! We need to bring down the scaffolding.
Perfect. Yay.
Why? Why tear down the Veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Uh-oh. Please, no. Not what I'm thinking. Mm.
Varric! Varric! Oh no, no, no! Nev!
I still think they're like elven gods. I think that's what got reported to us too. Oh, please don't kill Varric. Please make him be okay. Well, that was a good intro, huh? I'll be pissed if they kill my favorite dwarf.
You have no idea what you have done.
Solus. Bring the fade?
Solus? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Well, fine. Let's talk then.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Wait now, they're blighted elves, what, before? So... Well, why didn't... Okay.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble.
Oh.
I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic?
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is... quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Morgan, why didn't he just say this in the last one? That was his goal. Why be so, wishy-washy about why he... I mean, that is something that we could have helped him with, But Really? Sarcasm?
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen. No!
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You
Thank
fell.
God.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'll take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
Oh God, that don't sound good, bud. I mean, you're alive. We're happy, but please don't die later.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
Oh,
The
that's
plan did
cool.
go a little wrong.
Yeah. Harding got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Nev will be fine. She's apparently a lot tougher than both of us put together. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the expedition where you lost that invaluable map, but saved your friends. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Alluvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. 'Cause that's
Oh,
what we
girl.
needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt, in theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
You. Oh, nice. Sign and pertinence. The story so far: when the team act to stop the Dreadwolf, ancient elves are unleashed upon the world. For months, Varric Tetris had searched for Solus, a mage revealed to be the elven god of lies and trickery known as the Dreadwolf. Solus planned to tear the veil so that raw magic could flow back into the mortal world, restoring it to its natural state, which would also unleash a tidal of demons and kill thousands of people. When the lead finally came, Varric gathered his team in Manrathis, hoping to stop his former friend before it was too late. And the team succeeded, but at a price. Trapped in the Fate after they sabotaged his ritual, Solus delivered a dire warning from the dream world. The ancient elven gods Elamnon and Galaane had escaped the prison where he had held them. Although nothing had Dreadwolf said could be trusted, the team has no choice but to investigate. Lace Harding, lead scout for the Inquisition, tackle a adventurer head on with her trusty bow and irresponsible good nature. When Varric embarked on the search for the Dreadwolf, Lace Harding, former lead scout for the Inquisition, was sent along with him to provide support. Now circumstances have changed, and with Varric out of commission, Harding has to figure out how to finish what she and Varric started. Nev Gallus, private investigator, member of the Shadow Dragons, always chasing a case. Neb Gallus, Moratha's local and private investigator, signed on with Varric to track down Solus. The job didn't go as planned, and Neve hates an unfinished case. She won't give up until Solus and the gods are dealt with, and she'll keep an eye on home while she's at it. Okay. Shadows of an Ancient Arathon Lighthouse. After stopping Solus' ritual, the team must investigate his claim that the ancient blighted gods have been released into the world. Explore Lighthouse. Check in with Harding. The team stopped Solus from tearing down the veil, trapping him in the Fade. However, Solus insists that sabotaging his ritual unleashed the malevolent elven gods named Elagron and Gillanane. Though worry, the team can't afford to ignore his warning. They must... Okay. So we're on this one. I read all that. Okay. So back. Oh look, map. Codexes. That's cool. On to Winter and Templars. When one mentions Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armored members of the Southern Chantry. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, and abominations, with the goal of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestation of magical power. However, they also embodied the Southern Chantry control over mages and enforced many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium. This mineral, usually used by mages for enchantments and rituals, grant Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that it is also addictive, chaining them to the Chantry and resulting in paranoia, obsession, and ultimately dementia, is often swept under the rug. Yes, we've heard hold on. Okay. I'll read that later. Paranoia, obsession, and ultimately dementia is often swept under the rug. Yes, we've heard all about that dirty little secret. As you may have surmised by my use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in Deventer. Imperium. In Deventer, we know that magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish. We do not suppress talent, we nurture it. That is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic and what might allow those with violent intentions to combat, if not combat. As in the south, our Templars are trained to prevent the access of blood magic and subdue demons as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium, they do not enforce unnecessary regulations, they are not given power over mages, but follow the lead of the most esteemed magisterium. They serve the chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit I'd rather prefer our way of doing things. From a letter written by Liz Paulus, living in a border town in Deventer Imperium, to cousin in Olay, 915 Dragon. Okay. The Anderfels. The Anderfels is a land of shocking extreme. It's the most idealistic place in the world. For two blights have left great expansion of steeps so completely devoid of life that the corpse cannot even decay there. No insects or grubs will ever reach them. It is a land filled with wonders like the Mardarian, with gigantic white statues of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame, or Wessop fortress, with its walls of living rock towering over the desolated plains below. The Anders, too, are people of extreme, the most devout priests and the most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world and the most feared, in pursuit of knowledge, and its brother Chenativi again. Andraste, the bride of the Maker. There was once a tiny fishing village on the waking sea that was set upon by the Deventer Imperium, which enslaved the villages to be sold in the market of Minrathus, leaving behind only the old and the infirm. Only the one captive was the child of Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped, then made the long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of an Amaranthi warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them help her people who remained slaves in Deventer. The false gods of the mountain and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his hand, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how men had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how he had left them to their fate. But her voice had reached him and so captivated him that he offered a place at his side that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband Mathroth and told him all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together they rallied the Amaranthine and marched forth against the Mage Lord of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. The Maker's sword was a creation itself, fire and flood, fame and earthquake. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. The ranks of Andraste followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium. And when Mathras saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart, growing upon it. At last the armies of Andraste and Mathras stood before the gates of Mirathus, but Andraste was not with them, for Mathras had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Deventer. For this the Archon gave Mirathus all the lands to the south of the Waking Sea, and so before all the armies of Amaranthine and the Deventer, Andraste was tied to the stake and burned, while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mathras, cursed mankind for the betrayal and turned once again from the creation, taking only Andraste with him. And Our Lady still sits at his side, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. So basically, these are all the same codexes that you would get. We're going to read them here and there, but I'm not going to read all these at this time. So, I mean, seriously, there's so much to read. So maybe the next episode, we'll sit there and we'll read all the codexes here. Ooh. Wardrobe? Casual wear. Yeah, I want that. Deluxe. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll equip that one. Save. How about this one? Deluxe. Oh, I like it. Look at that. That's good. Ooh, what do we got here? That's the one we got. Wait. Ooh, I like that. Back. Save. Okay. Okay. We don't have a helmet. Harding. Ooh, deluxe. We take. Deluxe. Hey, we're matching. Okay. Well, deluxe, of course. We'll do that. Deluxe. And we match too. Nice. Like it. We're all matching. How good, I guess. Save. We got some automatic ones. So let's save. We're just gonna do our first one. Alright, so I guess that's where we're going to save it, and when we come back, we'll look more into, oh, that kind of shocked me. Check into Harding and explore the lighthouse. So I hope you enjoyed this so far. I have interested in keep going, and we'll probably load up another one later today. I'm also going to work on the other 3 as well, get them streams up, and we'll go from there. But most of likely, this is going to be our main priority. Yeah. So until next time, guys. Bye now.